and welcome to the next episode of Banner Saga with me, Winslayer. It's been a couple days since I actually looked at this, so I just kind of had to load up the game, and before I knew it, there was an event. I think this is where we want to be. We just got done with a battle where we got Nid, I think, one of my favorite characters in the game. So, yeah, let's read the event and see what happens. A gaunt man and a woman approach the caravan, hands held high. "A word, friends?" the man says. "We are poor farmers, down on our luck." The woman hits him and says, "We're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us will help you fight for some food up front. Join us, but you'll be watched. What are your crimes? Send the outlaws away." "Misunderstandings," the man says. "Meat houses are confusing. Never know when you've drank your share." The one hits him again. "We have stolen, killed a few when we had to. Skill might benefit you out here." I don't know. Um, Join us, but you'll be watched. Yeah, sure. The two quickly shuffle to a supply wagon as 8 more bandits emerge from the wilderness. They gorge themselves on salted fishes and cheese, taking time to thank everyone. After eating, they politely keep to themselves. I don't know if we're gonna regret that, but I guess the other option would have been that we told them to get lost and we had to kill them. Maybe it would have been a little fight. Good for renown. Another godstone. The godstone of Ingrid, the goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from the solitary dredge slinger lying dead beneath the stone. I didn't see that when they were walking in. There's a slinger down there. "Should we be worried about that?" you ask Ivor, pointing to the dredge body. "I don't think so," he replies. "Still couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around." Hours pass without warning. Inspect the godstone. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing he tells you is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. That is odd. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it can be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. "Juno could," he says. "Pack up and move on." Well, we have to come back here with Juno if we have the opportunity. That sounds pretty cool. Pack up and move on. Morale improved. Yay! As you're ready to depart, you hear some screams from near the main godstone. The same boys so curious about the dead dredge before you are shrieking and pointing. For a moment you think it must not have been dead, but then you see that they have opened a wrapping that was in the dredge's hands. "Wait," says Ivor, his arm across your chest. "This shouldn't be seen. Get everyone away." A chill sweeps over you. Alette pushes past, gasps. "Stop," shouts Ivor, but the enormous onlookers have already seen it. "Ivor, what are you hiding from us?" "Leave it." On the ground before the dead slinger is a small stony figure, its hands searching for something it can't find. That's a baby. The dredge is a woman. We've been killing women. We've been slaughtering women and children this whole time. Leave them to die. It's a war. It's only the males who fight. In the war, it's only the males that fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are the women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading. They're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. A darkness. Something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it, just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew. Why? Why didn't you say something? Ivor. When I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it raise. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl and stumbled upon Raise deep in the snowstorm, alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed Asunder. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I walked until I ended up in Skoger, where no one knew what I had done. The only sound is the wind blowing through the trees. Oh man, I forgot that's how he killed the Sunder. For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What do we do with the baby? She asks. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. Put it to vote. Insist on taking it with the caravan. Insist on leaving it behind. Stay out of this one. Insist on taking it with the caravan. We are saving that baby. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take in the dredge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Too bad. Not long afterwards, one of the women comes to you. Its swaddling was being held by this, she says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Preserve. From the goddess herself, if you ask me. The woman tells you. Preserve. That's a good name for a baby, right? And we got an item for keeping it in the caravan too, I think. Yay! For humanity! So we got preserve from the goddess of wisdom, basically. Alright. So, volume seems pretty loud, huh? Spiking up here and there. You're making the usual rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area that Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Please tell me they're not trying to kill the baby. Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a mead house than battling asunder. No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow head first into the dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost. Now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Belor leading them? Have you never heard about the time I hit Belor in the head with a throwing axe? You're planning on confronting the dredge? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Belor pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up here and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally have the oldest Varl in the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more Varl crewmer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Old rivalry you got there. Comments like that remind me. I've already wasted too much time doing nothing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you coming, Yngvar? You could ask Belor for your arm back. Don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then. Tell Hadar Borg, you said hello. Krumer and the good many Brawl warriors head out towards the growing army of Dredge. That's fine. They'll come back. Is he going to come back? I'm sure he will. He always has before, but this time feels different, I fear. Yeah, whatever. I'm sure he'll be fine. I haven't put that much time into him. Weak morale. That's not good. Should I rest a day? I'm tempted to try and just take a day off, but we're low enough on supplies. Some of the clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of their children say that it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Offer a piece to one of the animals in the caravan, maybe? We're gonna gather as much as we can. Gather what you can, you tell the others, thankful to add any amount of food to your stores. Though a few people become a little drunk from the fermented fruits, nobody becomes sick. Yeah! We got days to rest. I think we'll take a day here, because our morale's kind of low. And we might be about to head into a battle. It would be better to have even morale if possible. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. If we go down, morale will rest again. I think we're about to drop again. Gather round, a doubter echoes a shout in the distance as Krumer and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage, and behold the invincible Vral. The caravan is thrilled to see Krumer return safely. Yay! Morale improved. Did the plan work? We only lost 4. Work? Responds Krumer. Of course it worked. Same old dredge. Should be another day or two at least before they can even find their own asses. 20 renown. Yay! And if you apologize, I'll tell you how I found these, Krumer said, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that look big enough for a Vral. He leans in close, whispering so Uben can't hear. Had something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. What? Krumer's hand. Kind of want to see what items I have. Like, I got some good stuff there, I think. I got 2 items that I want to think about how I want to use in the next fight. Alright, so we got these gloves. 3 strength, wow. It's better than a 2 strength. And 1 strength resist. Oh wow. Who's gonna get their strength attacked? Probably Gunnolf, right? Because he has no armor. People are just gonna try and attack his strength a bit. All of them have items though, I think. Items that are good. Ivan doesn't. Nid. I think I'm gonna upgrade Nid here. Thanks for the renown. Old, whatchamacallit. I feel like armor break is pretty good. Either that or I want to do this to make it so that she can really hurt people when once their armor is broken down. We'll do that for now. And as level 3, let's give you something good. That's okay. Now she's gonna have some pretty awesome strength. She'll be a pretty good archer for laying down the hurt. She's got 10, Nid's got 10, so they're both pretty good at shooting. You got 1 strength resist. He might dodge with that item, so it's probably better than the one I'm considering giving. I could make him super strong by putting the 3 strength on him. He'd have 20 attack. That's pretty crazy if you think about it, right? Oh, I could give Oddleaf a promotion and then maybe give her some extra strength or strength resist. Nah, she doesn't deserve anything crazy. You could give Ivan a bunch of strength and make him a 12 attack. You could actually hit people in the face if I did that. Let's give him this, because I am using him. Frumir, why are you so hurt, buddy? I kind of want to train him up a little bit too. He's only rank 2. I should have rested with him around because I wasted like 2 days of rest when he's very hurt. He's one of my favorite units, like in terms of armor breaking and just like overall health. He's cool. He might die in Banner Saga 2 though. I bet he does. Anyways, I spent enough time in camp. Let's move along. Maybe rest one day for what's his face. If he's in the caravan while we're moving, he might rest up, right? I'm not sure. Or we're at Lake Sigerholm.
The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake.
Nah, morale declined, like as we got here. Same. Oh, I just noticed that my Twitch for some reason says Stellaris, not Banner Saga. Let's actually do this right. Alright, back to here. Looking down at my phone, I saw that. One catastrophe to another, says Oddleif as you pull into Sigerholm. The town appears to be sinking into the lake. Townspeople peek from the dark windows in makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking over the water. Juno isn't here, and you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out of the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in the sinking town. Oh no. Juno! Where are you, Juno? All I'm saying is, how long are you willing to wait? While taking stock of the caravan, you inadvertently walked into a debate between Oddleif and Ivan. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. The people here are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Oddleif is right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up, he was just watching me. In a creepy way. How long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it a little bit more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. I'm going to trust him on this. Alright, so let's talk to Ivan. Let's see what he's got to say here. It better be good. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno? Worried doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or if something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? Or it could have been a dream, or I don't know. You're pretty exhausted. I don't know, to be honest. I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Or don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. You think about what you want to say. What's it like to be a mender? Being a mender? I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just part of me. They knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My mother and father, both menders. The guild is for a lot of people now, builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No. No, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scarring people. How exactly does weaving work, anyways? Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of the threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some members crave intricate patterns into the wood to help them remember the shapes of, like I said, hard to explain. The shape of what? I don't understand. Why is Belarus still following me? Us. I saw Grafheim as it burnt. Ivan gets a faraway look in his eyes. The thunder blew through it like a tempest. The Vral fell in the thousands. Most of the thunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading towards Arborang. Maybe Horseborn lands. I think they may be doing that. Beller stayed in Grafheim just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Eindhoven, I thought he must want to wipe the Vral off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Reyes. Maybe, but let's just make sure he doesn't catch up. He's coming after you, isn't he? Do you think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escape the dredge, the serpent said a darkness is covering the world. I don't know how long that will take or what it means even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. Emender and Arborang, if we could find ships and make it to the capital, we might have a chance. You think about what you want to say. I won't take any more time. No, it's okay, Rook. I appreciate the talk. It's really good to stay grounded. I spend all day worrying about serpents or thunder. A lot of people are intimidating or scared maybe, of me. Don't worry. It's nothing new. I'm used to it. Maybe sometime we can talk about things that don't include the world ending. Yeah, that sounds okay. Sounds okay to me. Alright, now what do I want to do? Do I want to rest? Do I want to move on? Probably should look at this market. See if I can spend some renown on things. Ooh, an item. 2 resist, 1 will per turn. That's so good. I could spend all my renown on supplies, which would be good, given that we have 7 and it would get us 12. But I love this item right here. 2 strength resist and 1 will per kill. That would be so good on like Gunnulf or something. Heroes. Gunnulf, where you at, buddy? You're only level 3. One will per kill sounds so nice. But I'm starting to get items that I can't use because I don't have people who are ranked up to level 5. I might get like a couple days worth of supplies here. The fact that I can't get that price on supplies is pretty good, so we might need to just stock up everything we have. That sounds okay. We'll do that. Hold on to 2 renown for level ups. I'm tempted to buy that crummy item just to have it to train people up, but I don't think I'm going to do that in Banner Saga 1. I heard in Banner Saga 2, or I read that in Banner Saga 2, I definitely want to spend more on supplies, but it won't make a difference with our current numbers. Rook, please wait. Ivor begs. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving, as though he'd be giving up on Juno. I'm sure she'll catch up with us. She's not coming. Okay, just a little bit longer. You tell Ivan you'll stick it out a little longer, but you're not certain how long you're willing to wait yourself. Every day you lost becomes more precarious. 1. You get 1 here. A scuffle has broken out in front of the houses. Thief, shouts one of your people as a group of strangers flee from your camp. Oddleif is already running in a direction. They took our supplies, you hear from nearby. Chase the thief. Try to talk it out with the locals. Tell the caravan to get ready to leave immediately. Ignore the theft and protect the caravan. I wonder how many supplies they took. I bet we lose more if we run. Try to talk it out with the locals. You wander onto a beach where some men have been waiting for you. Some terse words are exchanged about whether anything had been stolen or not. You don't see who draws the first weapon, but it stops the conversation cold. Well, that's okay. We can get in a fight. This is going to be good for experience. Renown. We'll be able to get supplies and stuff. Maybe level up after this. Two armor per turn. Either that or I can just have him be like a 17 attack. I kind of want people to charge into Ivor and then have Gunnulf behind ready to attack. Everybody here has been leveled up, right? Yeah. Nidwal, do some damage later on in the combat. I don't really need Ivan. And it's kind of tempting to bring Oddleif as well. But I'll keep Ivan in rotation because he can call down lightning on people and make it easy for us to get some kills. Rook's a little bit hurt, but he's almost healed. Do I want to train up Eagle for later on in the game? Yeah, let's train up Eagle for later on in this game, because I don't think I can do much with Mogan. Eagle, however, he's got good armor break, and for that reason I might put him ahead of Gunnulf here. He's only got 10 armor, which isn't that great, to be honest. He's going to need an item if I put him in rotation. I took out... Who was it I took out? Krumer's not in the battle. Ivan's not in the battle. Might give him this thing that makes him dodge strength attacks. 15% chance or just more armor. We'll be careful with old Ivan, I think. Or Eagle, rather. We'll use him, but we're not gonna we're not going to use him too early. Because I do want him to get at least 1 kill in this battle. At the very least 1 kill. Let us be careful and hopefully successful. Alright, the audio is nice and loud again. Good. Good, good, good. Alright, so we don't know who's going to go first. They got some 12s, some archers. Kind of want to take this one out pretty early. I'll probably have what's-his-face try and hit up these guys. And then I'll have the 17 just like wipe out this archer in 1 hit, maybe? Could do that. Alette would then... what? Shoot those guys over there? Armor break those guys? I'll have Eagle move up on them. From back here. I would like Rook to be there. I think he can run through people. Freely move. Yeah, his light step, he can run through people like Eagle. Or not Eagle, Eric. Which I thought would be in this caravan. I don't see him. I think he's with Hakon, isn't he? Do I want to just kill that archer? Yeah, the archers are annoying. Let's kill the archer first. Or rather, early. Let's just leave him on 1 health, like that. Ha, you're useless. Well, not that useless, I guess. Just did a lot of armor damage to my friend there, which I want to try and level up here, if possible. When does that guy go? He goes after Ivor, so... let's give Ivor a nice target. By doing this. If I do that, then he'll be left with 4, and I'll be ready to just die. If I just do this, then he'll be... let's see, what's his attack? Let's see what he does. 14, which means to get that all, I need to basically reduce all of his armor. And I can do a lot initially here. Let's just do that to make it so that what's-his-face can really hit him and take some points off of him. He'll use a flail, but that's okay. She's got a 10, he's got a 9, which means if I do this and run it in here, I can... let's just attack. Like... I think this is the way to get the most damage on him. Have him just hang back here for a little bit while the others move over. So 14 minus 5 is 9. If I do this, then he's dead. If I do this, this guy's pretty much useless. Putting myself into position to attack this guy. Now this guy's pretty much useless. Yeah, you got your flail, I see it. So she can range him. I'm gonna let them run towards me here. I think that's considered a shield wall, which is good. So you want... Alright, so he's gonna move, then he's gonna move. Eventually this archer might try to hurt Alette if I move her too far forward. If I go there, she'll take some damage. There's an archer there. Alette, how are we gonna do this? Let's set her up just outside of this guy's range, like right here, I think. Yeah, this guy's not going for a while. So, where was he? This guy. I'll put her right here, I think. Right there. I could just kill this guy off. Yeah, whatever. I don't want them reducing too much armor on my guys. What's Rook gonna do here? I could probably attack this guy after Alette weakened him, but I didn't go that way with this. Instead, what we will do is we will focus down this guy for Ivor. Sure, we know you're not supposed to do this, but you can. Doing a little bit of armor break there, huh? Let's get Eagle doing something here. You're supposed to get a promotion, so at least I got that out of this battle, at the very least. So with 12 attack, could go for 2 points there. Could weaken this guy if I move just two positions over that way. I think I can get him, right? 1, 2. Yeah, let's get him closer to the middle. Ivor doesn't need kills, he's already rank 5. Gunnulf, let's get you over here. I'd like you to try and hurt some dudes. This one, for example. I had a feeling this was coming. Oh, I used a flail. It's not that useful. Could run a letdown here and then use her special ability to hit Sky and her, but that puts her at significant risk. I think I'd rather reduce his armor. Just really reduce this dude to like nothing. It'd be easy to kill him with mid if I do that, right? Let's use one will power point, just to make him weaker. Ow. Ouch. He did a lot of armor damage to Rook there. I think I'll kill this guy off. Let's get rid of the archer. I don't like this archer. Oof. Gone off, my friend. I think you're basically dead here. Yeah, I don't see him not trying to kill you. Sorry, dude. So clockwise from target means go down here and get a kill, I guess. Oh, he went for him. Eagle. He did a bit of damage to Eagle there. Alright, so you go next, followed by him. You can do 1 point against 2. And it's this archer who will kill off him if I don't use Rook to kill that dude. 10. I think I'll have to go here then. Against 8. Okay. Ouch. did she kill him? Ooh, she went after Nid there. And kill off this guy. And I'm going to. Good job, Nid. Big old Ivory's gonna kill off the one that has decent attack here. Ouch. Gunelf has just one. Actually, I could kill them both with his special attack. I target the right one, which I think is this one. Nice. Gunelf. What a way to end the fight. I thought you were gone, Gunelf. That's how you fight. 12 renown. Plus the 2 that I have is not enough for a proper level up, so I think I will use the rest to buy some supplies. The thieves scatter pretty quickly when you start laying into them, but when you return to the caravan you discover why even more supplies have gone missing since you rushed out to fight. Yeah, I thought something like that might happen. But we got a little bit of renown for it, which is good. It's better than nothing. Some XP on top of all that. See, we can get more days worth of supplies now. How much should I hold on to? 3. Go for that maybe. I don't think supplies are that big of a deal in this game, but I think it's like a bigger deal in the next one, so maybe it's good to stockpile now. We'll leave with that just to give me some renown to level up with, because I would like to do that if possible. A ransom assortment of people from the caravan confront you. Listen, one says, we don't feel safe here. We don't know anything about menders or whatever, but we're going to leave and hope you join us. Looks like a couple people, farmers and fighters alike, feel the same well. Wish them well, encourage them to stay, refuse to let them leave. Join them and get ready to depart. Yeah, we're going to join them and get ready to depart. You agree to this. You agree that it is time to go. Ivan casts his eyes upon the ground, but doesn't protest. The caravan packs up and prepares to leave. We've got other problems, says Ivor. The whole place is flooded. We could try to walk the muddy parts, but it'll be slow going. We could try to float the caravan over the lake, but we might tip or get sunk. Or we could just go around the whole thing, but no idea how long that'll take. What do you think? Chalk the wagons and float across. Pay some locals to help. Detour around the flooding. Let's pay the locals to help. The locals become a lot more helpful when you swallow your pride and start offering food for help crossing the river. They give you small fishing boats to borrow and show you across the area with the best chance of making it across. You hope your luck holds out as you launch from the shore. Despite your suspect because of your vigilance, the locals from Sigerholm don't try anything underhanded as they try to take you in their small boats to the other side of the lake over several trips. You leave them with generous amounts of food and they row back to their town. You hope it's worth it to buy some space from Belwer, who will have to drag his armies through the mud on foot. I lost 7 supplies there, which is it's not great, but we'll survive. Morale improved. Morale improved. 10 renown. Hey, we got some renown for that. Bye, Sigholm. It's nice knowing you. Morale declined. It's enough for a level up if I need. If I want one. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. A customs of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sorts of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Carry on, try and put up with it, try to address the major issues, try to keep people useful and too busy for petty squabbles. Form a council to handle these problems. Split the caravan. What? No. Try to address the major issues. Animals are now split evenly amongst the caravan, you say, and everyone will maintain closer quarters to minimize the efforts of our fighters. Most everyone have trouble adjusting to the edicts, but overall the issues are become less petty. There may have been a better one for that. I don't know if a council would have been able to sort things out properly. I don't trust them. And their ways. Sneaky, wily ways. A woman stifled screams fail to overly concern anyone. It's only a matter of time before the expectant mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by the first sign of new life since the trip began. Call for a day of rest and celebration. Offer the family extra rations as a gift. Do nothing special. Allow the mother and child some clear. That's call for a day of rest and celebration. When the baby's cries replace the mother's, the entire caravan cheers. You raise your drink to the family, saying, "Tomorrow we rest and feast to strength and long life." Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for some small time. Yeah, sure, we lost a lot of supplies, but we got a 15 renown for that. That's a lot of renown to work with. What's this? Is that like a little village or something? The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. We got 15 clansmen. That's okay. I didn't really want anybody here. You guys got a market, though. That's cool. And 1 renown gets us 5 supplies here. This is a much better place to just buy as much as you want. I can go and you can spend it like everything. Wow, look at that. That's pretty good. Attacks never deflected. Really? Never deflected. So you can just like pick through people with certain characters, low strength characters. That's actually a pretty tempting item, to be honest. We're going to do at least this. And we're going to... We're going to consider buying that. Potentially this as well. It's not a tier 5, which means it's easier for people to equip, but it's also not as good as that. I'd rather get people like Gunoff to max level, because he's a pretty good character to put strength on. Does it cost 20 to promote you? 15 to take you to level 4. Also promote Eagle here for 10. I want to give him 1 more of each of these if I promote him. If I promote my Warhawk here, I think I need to give him a little bit of armor as well. These two stats together, they work out pretty good. I can't believe he barely stayed alive in that last fight. That was pretty cool. If I can give him tier 3 items, that's pretty good. And strength resist. What does he have right now? Just the extra armor. I might give him 2 more points because right now he's an armor breaker the way I built him out. He can either armor break or resist a bunch of stuff, so let's promote Old Eagle here. Give him some armor break, as well as one strength resist, so people just, they don't do as much damage to him. Oddleaf has like a crazy amount of kills for rank 2. 18 is enough to get them to rank 5. The next question I am faced with is, do I spend the last of my renown on that pretty awesome item which I can't use, or more supplies? I mean, I can't use it yet. It's only a blue, which isn't that good, isn't it? Is it? I think greens are the best. If attacks are never deflected, then you can use willpower to do damage, can't you? Just like go through people's armor with willpower. I might do that. Just one more supply gets me a day's worth. Plus the eyeless rift. Is there anybody that's rank 4 that can even use that? I don't think I have anybody who's rank 4 other than my rank 5 guy, Ivor. Oh, Alette, you could use that. Your attacks would never be deflected. You could just really lay into them. But I like you as an armor breaker. Let's go to the market, buy this. Feel pretty good about that. Just know I'm not going to get an opportunity like this to spend my renown so effectively. Alright, that's my alarm for the first hour, so just gonna end the YouTube episode. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel. I've got links to my social media profile, and I'll see you around for the next one.